Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at White Knight, a noir horror game inspired by early survival horror games like Alone in the Dark, set in an entirely black and white world. Not to be confused with White Day, the Japanese horror game about the Japanese holiday. I don't know too much about this, it just sort of popped up on Steam and I was like, hey, that looks neat, so I figured I'd take a look at it. Since I'm always up for more horror games. Also surprisingly published by Activision.
Some nights are just pitch black, without stars, and without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938. Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery, hunger, despair. Times are hard, they said. Times were worse than hard. And the bar was about to close. As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end. If only I knew.
You know, I'm not sure how I feel about the presentation yet. I kind of feel like there's not enough contrast between the black and the white. Like there's almost too much white and there's not enough kind of gray shading to transition the white to the black.
It takes eternity
like our protagonist there looks a bit kind of blinding white before the shadow took over his face. Also not sure what the thing at the bottom of the screen is. As far as I can tell, we can't really. Oh, we can't drive. Okay, so this is actually, now that I look at it, that is the whole car down there. I just thought we were just looking through the windshield. But yeah, that's us down there. You can't really do anything though. Just drive back and forth. Oh, we can speed up though. Skip through these credits. Also, I'm pretty sure this is intentional for the, you know, the credits popping up, but if not, that was some pretty awful pop-in. I'm pretty sure it was intentional.
The shock was still echoing in my bones, as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead? I couldn't remember. Thoughts were spinning in my head. I hope I didn't run her over. I hope she's still alive. Then, the pain. The terrible pain on my side. And this question. Where am I?
Alright, so now I guess we'll get our controls tutorial. Is that too much of a horror cliche now? The whole crashing your car after seeing a mysterious figure in the road? And it wouldn't be a survival horror if we couldn't examine everything for descriptions. Alright, I guess we'll limp our way off screen. Wait, so why is this news? This is more like a journal sort of thing. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say the developers are probably not English speakers at first. You know, something about no, ever since the commotion, my memory seemed like gone. Doesn't really make 100% sense, but we're just gonna roll with it.
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
Is our first goal gonna be to find some painkillers? Because otherwise this is going to be a fairly slow game. Sometimes life is just like a bucket falling in a well. kind of the same reason. I don't think I'd ever really be able to play Alone in the Dark, the original. Dr. Carnaby is not a quick guy. And neither is our staggering detective here. At least I assume he's a detective. There appears to be a shovel impaling us there. Okay, now we're fine. So, is there anything important over here is the question. Do I need to, like, put an arm on the statue?
I had the feeling I was about to desecrate a sanctuary, to open the door to a world I didn't belong to. But whoever lived in there, they would understand. I needed help. Anyone would understand that.
I mean, you say that, but we did just go and take the key instead of even attempting to open the door. I assume if I'd tried the door, it would have been just locked. No answer. One problem I have with this examine feature is that there's an animation attached to it. So if you accidentally double search, you just have to stand there until he's done waving his hands. Well, you know, these are hard times for America.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear. And yet, I entered the place because I had no choice. I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
Well, alright then. What a mansion.
Hello? Hello? I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help. What happened? This cold. The darkness around me. I was usually not afraid of the dark. But there, on that day, I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket. The urge to light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
Well, I suppose we should light a match to prevent ourselves from being consumed by eternal darkness. From what I understand, there's a bit of a light and dark mechanic here where the dark is a danger to us. This kind of looks like some trees. Those are some pretty long-lasting matches.
Are you there?
We get some penumbra voices in our head when we save. You really? That's such an awkward run key. Got to turn that upside down so we can use our devil powers. Oh, spooky ghost.
Help me.
Who was it? Or what was it?
Or who
In my
was
world,
it?
women didn't glow like the moon. And they didn't walk through doors either. I had to be more badly wounded than I thought.
Well, of course, the specter going through the door wouldn't actually unlock it. So I guess we'll have to find a key. Oh, there goes our match. Let's there like a candle or something in here we can light? Sure, if the door just opens in front of you, just walk through. Little bit of FDR there. Is this how he met his wife then? A singer at a bar?
This thing looked like it was reaching out from some fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest. Was it real? Delusion or not? I tried not to think about it. Only a madman can think mad things. I decided to accept her presence. After all, from all those weird things I had seen that night, she was the only one who hadn't tried to kill me.
I mean, have we seen anything that's tried to kill us? I don't think Lady in the Middle of the Road was really trying to kill us. You can kind of say that we tried to kill her when we ran her over. I mean, presumably I can't really do anything without a key there. Is that really that esoteric? The symbol for female? I mean, it's a little condensed, but I don't think it's really that unusual. Alright, I guess we're going to want to go in the ghost room. Did he seriously just fuck up one of the matches when I lit it? Nothing about this the apparent blood stain on the ground? Oh, never mind, that's probably just a shadow, isn't it? that before or after he went to the bars? Nothing about this magical girl wand here. Well, I can't really do anything about that because we don't have the library key.
This is what the night looked like. Limited perspective is as closed as this door.
Wait, so I need 2 hands for this, but I also... I guess I could light the fireplace? I didn't see any other wood in this room. Oh, is that more wood? And I guess that's all that's in there. I guess we would need that that record player we saw. Where was that? Over here. Oh, is that what that is? A microphone?
It takes eternity to decide what'll be the best sign to fall back on, but he won't tell now. No, he won't tell now.
It was her. That girl from the jazz record. Selena Sandvik. The key she left me was an invitation. Was she trying to help me? Or was I heading towards even more troubles?
Well, thanks for the
I had to
key, ghost
focus.
lady.
Surviving is a full-time job. Not the kind of job you can afford to lose.
I guess that was the library key. Alright. We got manhandled to death by that ghost. Oh, and now we're all the way back here.
Help me.
Who
So,
was it? Or what was it?
I guess that'll do it for
In my
White
world,
Knight.
women didn't glow like the moon. And they didn't walk through doors either.
It does seem like
I
a
had to be
pretty
more badly wounded than I thought.
slow-paced, fairly atmospheric sort of horror puzzle game. It's not quite your, well, I mean, it's definitely more Alone in the Dark than Resident Evil. Except it probably doesn't have a Santa outfit. Or pirates. Anyhow, this is available on Steam for about $18. And it seems alright. Intriguing so far. So I've been Shadefire. This is White Knight, and I'll see you all again some other time. Until then, keep an eye on the road.